How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to the FUT Champions Road to Glory on this channel. Today we try and bounce back from 3 defeats in the first 10 games. The current standings: 1-7, losses 3, goals scored 19, goals conceded 6, and a goal difference of plus 13. The team remains the same, and if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, and even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. And lads, if you do enjoy the episode, smash a like on the video. That would be very much appreciated. Into the games we go. So here we go then, lads. I'm just gonna bounce straight into today's episode because we need wins, and we need wins fast. We come against Sané, Musa, and Son. I needed a victory so damn much. Modric makes it 1-0. Happy days, it's 1-0 in the match. Before in the second half, we come forward, nice build-up play. It's Pogba on the ball. He commits his defender. Ball rolled past him, and a lovely finish from around the penalty spot from Pogba. I thought that was game over. My opponent had other ideas. Somehow he got the ball through to Musa. Musa makes it 2-1 in the game. And then this goal, it was just farcical. It's Sané on the ball. This is nice build-up play though. Then all of a sudden, it goes through our player's legs. I mean, Jesus Christ. What more do you want us to do, game? Before we come forward and we make it 3-2. Is that game over? No, it's not. A corner's whipped in. It comes to Rafa. What a finish that is from Rafa from the edge of the area. Extra time is beckoning. It really is. Before we make it 4-3, surely that is game over. Again, he's got this never die attitude. He comes forward, and Son in the 87th minute makes it 4-4. It forces extra time. And I'm speaking of farcical goals. What the hell is that? Lukaku, the super sub, makes it 5-4 and wins us the game. Honestly, there's so many goals in that game. 9 goals in total. And we move on to silver 3. We are finally in silver with 5 wins. Not even 5 wins, 8 wins out of a possible 11. My next opponent has Griezmann, has Carrasco, has that purple Sterling in a very good looking team. He's got a purple kit as well. And yeah, we took the lead in this game. Nice work down the right hand side from Ibra. Cuts it across, and it's Luka Modric who makes it 1-0 on the cusp of half time. Second half comes along, Pogba on the ball, using his powerful dribbling, finding Vidal. Vidal drives into the area with a 1-2 from Bale, cuts it back across, and that's a lovely header by Pogba in at the near post. We win 2-0. So the wins are starting to pile up. We're starting to get into a rhythm. That is what we didn't have last night. We didn't have a rhythm, and we lost, and we lost, and we lost. Honestly, like I said, it's so damn demoralizing. Losing your first game, losing your last game. Honestly, it's bad to go off on a defeat. It's bad to start off with a defeat. How do you react? By winning games. And today, we've been winning games. We get the 1-0 5 minutes in, and he quits 5 minutes into the game. He could have came back. He really could have, but he backs out, and we do get the win. That is 10 wins on the board. We need 1 more for silver 2. We come up against a nice looking team. He's got Giovinco at striker. What I will say about Giovinco is he's a little bastard. Honestly, he's so damn tricky to mark on this game because he's so fast, he's so evasive, his dribbling's very good. We take a 2-goal lead in this game. Vidal smashing it in the bottom corner. A nice finish from him. Before that little P, Giovinco, it's not even a little P, that's Hernandez, but he scores. Like I said, little bastard. He makes it 2-1. Before we come forward, win a penalty. That was a Stonewaller. The arrow is there. Take note, the arrow was there on a penalty. Later on in this episode, the arrows are gone. And I don't get that about penalty shootouts on this game. Why do the arrows come on, then go off, then come on, then go off? I just don't get that. I really don't. We come up against another side. He's got Musa up front. I'm sick of seeing him. Lukaku, Rooney at cam, Martial on the left, and Valencia on the right. Gareth Bale down the right-hand side, cutting it back across, and it's a finish off at the near post in the first half to make it 1-0 before Pogba on the ball plays in Martial. Martial makes it 2-0. He's on fire. In this episode, Martial is on fire as he gets the ball yet again. Bang! Back of the net. It's 3-0 in the match. Second half comes along. Lovely touch by Pogba. My good God, what a strike that is from the edge of the area. And he goes into his customary dab as we win 4-0 and get the rage quit. So we move on yet again. We now have 12 wins, 3 defeats. Like I said, we are on a roll. Next up, he's got Campbell at striker, Lacazette at striker. I didn't get this, but he's got a solid defence. Alaba, Boateng, Thiago Silva, and Serge Aurier. It was very hard to get past that defence, and we breached it very early on in the game. Cut back to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he celebrates our only goal in the game. We do win by 1-0. A very tight game, and it was very, very close. He could have scored 3. I could have scored 3. It was that close in the match. My next opponent has Douglas Costa, Dybala, Cuadrado, Renato Sanchez, Khedira, and Nainggolan. Ibrahimovic on the last man. What are you going to do? He's not pacey enough to get past the defenders, so he's tricky enough to do the skills. Do the Berber turns, do the Nagidi spins, whatever it is, and you will get past your opponent with consummate ease. This one, he breached the defence because I think he was all out attacking in the 45th minute from a corner, just trying to nab that goal, and we take advantage and make it 2-0 in the game. The second half comes along, and again, a lovely passing move. Pogba, smash, back of the net. It's 3-0, and like I said earlier on, we are on a roll. Win after win, game after game. We get 14 wins now. 3 defeats. Honestly, I rue those defeats so damn much. Last night, the servers, they were having issues, and I was 3 wins, 1 defeat, and I was going to call it. I really was, and I went on to play the 10 games, and I rue that decision, because if I didn't play those 10 games at the start of the day, we would have got off to a cracking start on this episode. On the last episode, it would have been so damn good as we make it 1-1 in normal time. Penalties come along. I miss my first one. Look, there's no arrow. That's his penalty, so there's not going to be an arrow there. But there's no arrow, and we miss our final penalty. EA, have some consistency. Either have the arrow or don't have the arrow on every single penalty. I don't want to see arrow on one penalty, no arrow on the other, arrow on penalty, arrow not on the other. I don't want to see that. I want to see consistency in the game. As Modric finds Ibra, Ibra drives into the area, finds Martial, Martial finds the back of the net. Honestly, this stadium, this pitch, it's just so bad. The triangles, they mess with your brain. I was seeing triangles for days after the game, just triangles in the back of my eyes, and it was just crazy. It really, really was. My final opponent in this episode has Bierhoff, Robin. It's a nice looking team. Volendekant, Konoplyanka on the left hand side. We take the lead. Luka Vidal, my good God. Vidal with a stunner to make it 1-0 before Ibra does that. A cracking strike from the edge of the area. We win 2-0. This episode's gone well. We've won 9, lost 1. A very good record so far, and we are in Silver 1. Lads, let's go have a look at the stats. So the current standings after our exertions today stands at 16 wins, 4 defeats. Unfortunately, we have lost 4. We can only lose 3 more if we want to equal what we've done in the first week. The second week, the pressure is really, really on. Goals scored 43, goals conceded 12, and a goal difference of plus 31. Then we have the overall standings: 82 wins, 18 losses, goals scored 248, goals conceded 92, and a goal difference of 156. The top goal scorer, Ibrahimovic, 74 goals. Pogba second with 66, and then Martial on 15 kind of cast aside from the top 2 players. Top assist, 52 for Pogba, so he's doing very well with 66 goals and 52 assists. 39 for Ibra and 17 for Gareth Bale. Most man of the matches go to Ibra, Pogba at number 2 and Alaba at number 3. I was going to say number 8 there, but the team will remain the same for now. It's kind of building up. If I don't feel kind of on it in game, I'll just change formation like to a 4-3-2-1, put Pogba at CM and just play like that. But anyways guys, hope you have enjoyed this episode, and if you have, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here. And as always lads, I will catch you all next time.